Hello, college football fans, welcome in. I'm Professor MJ, a former university statistics teacher turned professional handicapper. On this YouTube channel, I offer betting advice, or as I like to say, sports investing advice. In this video, I will give you 3 free bets I really like for week 5 of the college football season. First, let's recap last week. We had another winning week with a 2-1 on the free picks. You can see that we got a lucky cover in the Oklahoma game and cruised easily with the over in the Coastal Carolina-South Alabama match. We missed on the I-earn skillet game, but really should not have. All in all, we'll take another winner. So that's 4 winning weeks out of 5. Netting us a total profit for 2025 so far of 3+ units. Let's keep up the winning together. We provide free picks here each week, and at mjpicks.com we offer additional premium picks. If you're not subscribed there, you are missing out. The premium picks from mjpicks.com are 9-3 over the last 2 weeks, including hitting both of the LOBSTER picks. They are highlighted in red. What is the LOBSTER pick? It is the number 1 bet of the weekend, the bet I am most confident in. Last week I suggested to take Delaware as 6-point underdogs, and they ended up destroying Florida International 38-16. How can you get access to this week's LOBSTER pick? See the link below in the comments section. I'm so confident in this play that I am offering a money-back guarantee. If the pick doesn't win, you get your money back. Get on board now and increase your bankroll, my friend. Now let's get to the games. We'll start with the noon slate of Saturday's games. I'm going to first target an Irish trip to Fayetteville. Number 22 Notre Dame visits the Arkansas Razorbacks. It's the first time these two teams have ever met. Notre Dame is favored by 4.5, and the over-under has bolstered all the way up to 64.5. The secret is out. 2-2 Arkansas's defense is a dumpster fire. They have allowed 73 points in the past 2 weeks, including losing to Memphis last week. The nation's 83-ranked defense surrendered nearly 300 yards rushing last week and giving up 350+ yards through the air to Ole Miss the week prior. Both sides of this defense are bruised and battered. That does not bode well for going up against the balanced attack of Notre Dame. Offensive leader, quarterback CJ Carr has been improving each week for the 1-2 Irish. He's completing 2/3 of his passes and unleashed some explosiveness last week as he led his team to a 56-point outburst against Purdue. The same is true for our preseason pick to win Best Running Back in the Nation, Junior Jeremiah Love. He is improving his numbers as well, tallying 157 yards and 2 TDs in week 4. He and his running tandem partner, Jadarian Price, are proving to be the best 1-2 punch in the running game in the entire nation. Notre Dame will score a lot. Arkansas's offense is no joke. Senior quarterback Taylor Green leads one of the nation's top 5 offenses, averaging 552 yards and 47.7 points per game. His dual threat ability makes him a nightmare for defenses. This is definitely a recipe for a high-scoring affair. 64.5 is a lot though. I don't really trust the Razorbacks to do their part, and I do trust the Irish. Rather than targeting the full game over, I'm going to focus on Notre Dame only. For these reasons, the official pick here is Notre Dame's team total over 34.5 points. Shop around at different books, some have it at 35 or even 36. Truthfully, I like this all the way to 38. Score prediction, Notre Dame 38, Arkansas 28. Pick number 2 is a premium play. I love it. Coach Bronco Mendenhall has had a few stops in his career. He's 15 years removed from his 4 straight 10-plus win seasons at BYU. He's been about a .500 coach since then and had a mediocre year in 2024 with New Mexico, but parlayed that into a job with the Aggies. They have already exceeded expectations, going 3-1. This week, they will face a tough challenge in up-and-coming 18th-ranked 4-0 Vanderbilt. When Mendenhall came over, he brought his defensive coordinator with him, a coordinator that marshaled a 130th ranked defense last year. So, not so impressive. They've done a little better this year, getting the Utah State's defense up to 89th. They allowed 30 points to Air Force and 44 to Texas A&M. Utah State ranks 111th in rush defense success rate, which is a major liability. What am I getting at? How about this? Vanderbilt is averaging over 482 yards a game, good for 19th best in the country, and 47.5 points a game, good for 8th. Vanderbilt is favored by 22, and the game total is 59 or 60, which implies a score of about 40 to 20. I think it could go even higher. I think Vandy will want to make a statement and tell the nation they are for real. They will come out strong. Vandy will bring the wood and score early and often against the Aggies. Through the first 4 games, the Commodores have outscored their opponents 38-20 in the first quarter, scoring touchdowns on 3 of their 4 opening drives. I expect an early TD here. Utah State will be able to score with their explosive offense eventually, but we are going to target just the first quarter. We're going to take Vanderbilt minus 6.5 in the first quarter against Utah State. Again, please note that this is a premium pick for this weekend. Last week, the cheeseburgers burned on the grill. We missed both of the plays here in the video. Some late injury news for Illinois did not help. They were not even competitive, and Bill Belichick and the Tar Heels were terribly disappointing as well. No matter, we push on. The doc has 4 underdogs he likes this week. We will share one of those here. He likes TCU at plus 130 yards over Arizona State on Friday night. The Sun Devils had no business winning that game last week. Baylor seemed like they did not want to win it and more or less gave the game away. TCU's Josh Hoover lit it up last week, as predicted, with 379 yards passing, and he's going up against an Arizona State pass defense ranked 96th. If you're more comfortable taking the plus 3 points, go for it. The doc is rolling with the plus money and maybe a Hoover passing yards over. The doc has 3 other underdog picks that he will post below in the comments. You can post too. Who do you think will pull off the upset this week? Tell us in the comments. For the final free pick of the week, we're going to the nighttime in one of the coolest campuses in America. Let's go to Athens, Georgia. The Crimson Tide comes to town to take on the Bulldogs in one of the 2 heavyweight fights at 7:30. Oregon versus Penn State will be on the other channel, so we'll probably all have 2 screens running to keep an eye on both. In week 1, Alabama was thoroughly beaten by Florida State. They were demoralized and whipped almost from the first snap. After that punishment, from what looks to be a very good Seminole team, the Tide's stock plummeted. Rumors started to swirl. Saban's ghost was looming. Things looked bleak. Since that game, almost a month ago, Alabama has rebounded, doing what they are supposed to do. They beat up on weaker opponents. They crushed UL Monroe 73-0 and took out the underachieving Badgers from Wisconsin 2 weeks ago. Quarterback Ty Simpson has rebounded effectively since getting crushed by Florida State, completing 71.9% of his passes for 862 yards, 9 TDs, and no interceptions. That has Alabama ranked as the 9th best passing attack. Simpson might have his eyes wide open this weekend in excitement. Georgia's defense ranks 81st in passing yards allowed. That sounds like a recipe for offensive success. Alabama's run defense will have his hands full. Georgia running back Nate Frazier has shown some early signs of getting ready to break out. While he only has 189 through the Bulldogs' first 3 games, I would not be surprised if he doubles that up this week. I think Georgia will be able to pound the line and push Alabama around. When they move up to stop the run, if Georgia can protect long enough Stockton, they should still be able to move the ball even against a very good secondary. Alabama ranks 3rd nationally in pass defense, but 71st against the run. They also struggle to get off the field on 3rd down and have not made a red zone stop yet. I expect Georgia to also have some offensive success. The line is around 3 points, favoring the home squad, and I kind of lean towards Georgia just because it's at home. But we're not going to attack a side. Alabama coach Kalen DeBoer has quieted hot seat talk with a few wins, or at least delayed it. Losing this game will start the fires again in Tuscaloosa. We will find out what Alabama really is in this game. Are they good enough, or just bullies to smaller programs? I think DeBoer will want to come out hot and attempt to quiet the crowd. I believe Georgia's Kirby Smart will want to do the same type of thing, get on the board, but make the crowd even louder. Now, normally, when Georgia's involved, we have a principal play on Georgia first half unders. This week, that's at 25.5. Well, we're going the other way. Remember last year in this game it was 30-7 at the half, and earlier this year, Tennessee came out the gate hot, and the game was 21-17 at halftime. I would lean the first half over if you can find a 24 out there. Instead, we are going to target the full game over. I like this one to be 34-31, could go either way. We will take as an official play Alabama-Georgia over 52.5 points for the full game. Okay, there you have it for week 5. Hope you liked the video. If you did, please click the thumbs up button below and help us keep growing. Also, don't forget to take advantage of the college football LOBSTER bet, which is the best wager across the whole slate of NCAA football games this weekend. It also comes with a money-back guarantee, but so far we are 2-0 with those high confidence plays. Follow the link below in the comments so that we can grow your bankroll. I'm Professor MJ, Bookie Crusher since 1999. Wishing you a lovely weekend!